The fuck? Oh my god, are you good? Cause you didn't send your ass back. Your bitch ass up. Why you always talking? Why you always on my dick every time I'm getting ready for a new project? Just let me be, nigga. Shit. Oh, man, I'm just saying that new Freddie Gibbs and Madlib project just came out, and it is dope, man. You gotta go check it out, man. Shoot yourself, bitch, nigga. Wait a minute, did you just call me a bitch? Let's just get straight into it, because y'all know why I'm here. Freddie Gibbs and Madlib just released their new album called Bandana, following to their Pinata project, which I really enjoyed that one. Also, I prefer that album, and also it's my one of my favorite albums of all time, and it's my top 10 favorite hip hop albums of this decade. I don't know who Freddie Gibbs is at all. I recommend you listen to him because he's definitely very well lyricist as an artist, and Madlib is quite one of the most well-known producers in the rap game. As far as I'm concerned, he's my favorite producer because he produced one of the greatest hip hop albums, if not the greatest hip hop albums, that Villainy. And there's an album I forgot what it was called, but it was created back in 2000. But anyways, let's get into this project. As of right now, I'm gonna say it right now. This album is an instant classic. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's flawless. It has its creativity. Same thing with Pinata. It continues on. A lot of beat transitions that I wasn't expecting, but I was very excited when it happened because in one of the tracks, I think it was the third track. I forgot what was the name. Something cocaine or yeah, it was like cocaine, something like that. I didn't like the way how the beat was at first until that transition that Madlib has done in that track. He switched it, and then as he switched it, it kind of blew my mind, and it was a surprise. I was not expecting that at all. It's something that we should have known well what Madlib does in this track. And please, if you're not a hip hop fan, please check this project out because I highly recommend. I'm going to put the link in the description on Spotify and then on YouTube because this is album of the year so far. Trust me, everything about this album is fantastic. It's amazing. You don't understand how well productive an album can be, and it can't get as much better than that. This album definitely is my album of the year, and I can't wait to see what else comes out in 2019. But yeah, as I said, Malib with these insanely mixed productions. Songs like Fake Names and Cataracts. Yeah, I have my phone because I have a forgetful memory, so I'd be forgetting shit to be honest. But anyways, like those two tracks, for example, are well perfect product when it comes to these insane beat transitions as it goes on. That's something I really enjoyed with these tracks, and man, and the cover is beautiful. Like I don't understand how anyone could hate this cover. I really enjoy this album. I would definitely go back to it. Now I prefer personally the Pinata, not because it's older or better. It's just because there's more songs that I'd rather prefer going back to than this album. It doesn't mean this album is bad, but this album is definitely good. Like for example, Practice is an amazing song. Oh, it was half main, half cocaine. Okay. That was the track I was talking about that I had an issue with the beat until it transitioned throughout the track. Of course, the first two tracks that came out before the album release was Crime Pays and the one with Anderson Paak, which Anderson Paak did a very great job on the track. I really enjoyed those two tracks, and from there, I knew the album would be amazing. And I saw an interview with him and Mallet. They said they were gonna follow up to that, basically. But I knew they were high as fuck. I knew they were high as shit. I could tell in their eyes they were high. But yeah, they said basically nothing has changed throughout like those years when they created Pinata to now Bandana. As mentioned, you guys should definitely check this project out. It's definitely worth it if you're not a hip hop fan at all. Also, Pusha T is on this album, and I gotta say, Pusha T has been killing it with the features of certain projects, as Gold Lake's album that just came out, and hopefully Kanye releases that album that everyone's mentioning, because I want to see Pusha T more often this year. Same thing with Rick Ross, as he's been killing it with features with Denzel Curry's Birds and Drake Money in the Grave, which is both amazing tracks. You guys could check that out. I recommend you as well. But yeah, this is by far my album of the year, my favorite project. As much as I love Denzel Curry, is my favorite. Zoo is my top three, but I feel like this definitely, because this is one of my anticipated projects, so I was very excited to go through this album. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. What are the downfalls? I guess just the way how I didn't enjoy the beat for the, I think it was the third track. Yeah, it was the third track. I didn't like the beat until that beat transitioned, as I mentioned, and also the second track, freestyle shit. I feel like that's a track I wouldn't go back to, only because it's just him freestyle. It's dope. Don't get me wrong. It's a really dope track. I like it, but it's just not a track I'd go back to personally. Other than that, there is nothing bad about this album I can say. I give this project a magnificent 9 out of 10. This project is a masterpiece, and I don't care what anybody says. This is by far one of the best albums of this decade, and nothing. I hope nothing tops it, but I have a feeling something will. Like Salome Malone. I know I pronounced his name wrong as hell, but A Quite Pharaoh 2016 and 18, Denzel Curry Zoo, Tyler the Creator's Igor, Injury Reserves, Sierra, Beauty Marks, other great projects that I was released this year. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to go because I got plans. I told you guys I would do this. So yeah, peace.